Ever wonder why investing seems like a mountain too high to climb for most young adults? This question resonates with many of us, doesn't it? In our rapidly evolving financial landscape, the concept of investing can often seem like a daunting challenge, especially for young adults. The first hurdle is the lack of knowledge. It's like standing in front of a dense forest with no map or compass. Where do you start? Stocks, bonds, real estate, cryptocurrencies? The myriad of options is enough to make anyone feel overwhelmed. And without a solid understanding of how these investments work, the journey can be intimidating. Fear of risk forms the second formidable barrier. The thought of losing hard-earned money is enough to make anyone's heart pound. We've all heard the stories of people who've lost fortunes in the stock market or on a bad real estate deal. This fear often paralyzes potential young investors, holding them back from taking that crucial first step. Then there's the misconception that investing is a game reserved for the wealthy. Many young adults believe that you need a hefty bank balance to start investing. This notion couldn't be further from the truth, but it's a widespread belief that deters many from exploring the world of investments. So how do we navigate this tricky terrain? Enter Broke Millennial Takes On Investing. This book by Erin Lowry serves as a compass, guiding young adults through the labyrinth of investing. Erin doesn't just provide a roadmap, she empowers her readers with the knowledge and confidence to make informed decisions about their financial future. Broke Millennial Takes On Investing is not just a book. It's a mentor, a guide, a friend who holds your hand as you venture into the world of investing. It breaks down complex financial concepts into digestible bits, making the world of investing accessible and less intimidating. Erin Lowry, in her book, embarks on a mission to guide young adults to the peak of this seemingly insurmountable mountain. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into this guide, unpacking the core concepts, real-life stories, and investment lingo that will help you conquer the investment challenge. What if I told you that the world of investing isn't as complex as it seems? If you've ever felt intimidated by the thought of investing, Erin Lowry's Broke Millennial Takes On Investing might just be the guide you've been waiting for. One of the core themes of the book is the significance of starting to invest early. You see, the earlier you start investing, the more time you give your money to grow. And who doesn't want their money to grow? It's like planting a seed and watching it sprout into a money tree over time. Lowry emphasizes that it's not about having large sums of money to start with, but rather about getting in the game as early as possible and being consistent. Next, we come across the mighty power of compound interest, often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering more snow and gaining size as it descends. That's your investment growing over time. With compound interest, your money earns interest, and then that interest earns interest, and so on. It's the snowball effect in your bank account. Lastly, Lowry tackles the fear of risk head-on. It's natural to feel a bit anxious about risking your hard-earned money. But Lowry reminds us that investing is not gambling. It's about making informed decisions based on research and understanding. It's about diversifying your portfolio to spread the risk. Remember, without risk there is no reward. These concepts may sound complex, but Lowry has a knack for breaking them down into bite-sized, digestible pieces. She uses relatable examples and metaphors to make the world of investing more accessible to us, mere mortals. Lowry deciphers the complex jargon of the investment world and presents it as a language we can all understand. So, let's not be intimidated by the word investing. Instead, let's embrace it, understand it, and make it work for us. After all, our financial future depends on it. Theories and concepts are great, but what about the real world? Well, allow me to introduce you to a character from Lowry's book. We'll call her Lucy. Lucy was a typical millennial, fresh out of college with a degree, a job, and a heavy load of student debt. Investing was a foreign concept to her, something that seemed reserved for people with abundant wealth, not someone who was still figuring out how to balance her monthly bills. But then, Lucy stumbled upon Erin Lowry's book, Broke Millennial Takes On Investing. Lowry's book introduced Lucy to the idea that investing isn't just for the well-off, but a necessary step to secure financial stability for everyone, including broke millennials like herself. She learned about the power of compound interest. The sooner she started, the more her money would grow over time. Lucy decided to take the plunge, starting with a small amount each month that she could afford to set aside. Here's where things get interesting. Lucy didn't just blindly throw her money at random stocks. Instead, she took Lowry's advice to heart and started to educate herself. She understood the importance of diversification, of not putting all her eggs in one basket. She invested in different asset classes, spreading out her risk. She took the time to understand her risk tolerance, and she didn't let short-term market fluctuations deter her from her long-term goals. Fast forward a few years and Lucy is no longer a broke millennial. She's a wise investor who's built a solid financial foundation for herself. Her investment portfolio isn't just a collection of stocks and bonds, it's a symbol of her financial independence and empowerment. And that's the magic of Lowry's book. It takes the seemingly complex world of investing and breaks it down into digestible, actionable steps. It inspires young adults to take control of their financial future, to move beyond living paycheck to paycheck and start building wealth. So you see, Broke Millennial Takes On Investing is not just about theories and concepts. It's about real people making real progress in their financial journeys. The question is, are you ready to start yours? Ever felt lost in a sea of investment jargon? Well, let's break down some of the important terms and models used in Erin Lowry's book, Broke Millennial Takes On Investing. First up, we have stocks. Simply put, stocks are a type of investment that gives you a small piece of ownership in a company. When you buy a stock, you're buying a fraction of a company, hoping that the value of that company will grow over time. It's a way to invest in the future success of businesses you believe in. Next, we have bonds. Unlike stocks, when you buy a bond, you're essentially lending money to a company or government. In return, they agree to give you back your money plus interest at a future date. Bonds are often seen as safer investments than stocks, but the potential for high returns is usually lower. Then there's ETFs, or exchange-traded funds. These are a type of investment fund and exchange-traded product traded on stock exchanges. ETFs are unique in that they track an index, a commodity, bonds, or a basket of assets like an index fund. They offer a way to invest in a diverse range of assets without having to buy each one individually. Lastly, let's talk about robo-advisors. These are digital platforms that provide automated, algorithm-driven financial planning services with little to no human supervision. They're designed to make investing as simple and accessible as possible, even for those who know little about the stock market. So there you have it: stocks, bonds, ETFs, and robo-advisors. 4 essential terms in the world of investing, explained in simple, straightforward language, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. Lowry's book dives into these concepts and more, providing readers with a comprehensive guide to navigating the financial landscape. With Lowry's guide, the investment world doesn't have to sound like an alien language anymore. So, whether you're a seasoned investor or a complete novice, there's something to be gained from her insights. Knowledge is power, and in the world of investing, it can also mean profits. So, why does Broke Millennial Takes On Investing resonate with so many readers? That's what we're here to explore. At the heart of its success is its relatable language. Lowry, in her characteristic style, converses rather than lectures. She breaks down complex financial jargon into bite-sized, understandable nuggets that one can easily digest. This approachable tone enables the readers to grasp complicated investment concepts without feeling overwhelmed. It's like having a chat with a knowledgeable friend who's got your back. The book's practical advice is another cornerstone of its broad appeal. Lowry doesn't just explain what investing is, she shows us how to do it. From setting up an investment account to choosing between stocks and bonds, she provides step-by-step guidance that removes the intimidation factor. It's this tangible, actionable advice that empowers readers, making the world of investing less of a mystery and more of an accessible tool. Moreover, the relevance of its themes in today's world cannot be overstated. In an era where financial stability is increasingly precarious, investing is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. Lowry's book underscores this reality, emphasizing the importance of investing for long-term financial security. It's a message that resonates deeply with young adults who are eager to take charge of their financial health, but unsure where to start. But beyond its practical advice and timely themes, the book's true impact lies in its ability to inspire. Lowry's passion for financial literacy is infectious, and her belief in the potential of young adults to master investing is palpable. It's this spirit of empowerment that has left the most enduring mark on its readers. Erin Lowry's book is more than just a guide to investing. It's a call to action for young adults to take control of their financial future. It's about equipping a generation with the knowledge and confidence they need to navigate the financial landscape of their lives. And that, my friends, is an impact worth celebrating.